Welcome to your full body stretch class. We're going to be moving gently through different postures and positions, releasing tension not only out of the body, but easing and calming the mind. You won't need any props for this practice, so when you're ready, roll out your mat, grab some water, and we'll begin. Coming into a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you today. You can rest your hands on top of your knees and begin to soften your gaze or close your eyes as you tune into the natural rhythm of your breath. And you can open your eyes as you take a deep breath, inhaling as you reach your hands up to the sky, palms to touch, and exhale. Interlace your fingers, bringing them behind your back as you begin to open up the chest. You can drop the head back if that's comfortable, lifting the chin up to the sky. Taking another deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Keeping your fingers interlaced, bring them together over to the left hip. Begin to tilt your head over to the right, opening up through the left side of that neck and shoulder. Feeling a gentle but really yummy release. Take another breath. And exhale, keeping your fingers interlaced, come back to center. Open up the chest, drop the head back gently. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping the fingers interlaced, bring them over to the right side of the hip this time. And tilt your head over to the left, opening up through that right side of the neck and that right shoulder. Bring your left leg out to the side, keeping your right leg in a comfortable position. Bring your left arm down towards the inner side of that left leg and reach your right arm over, up and over, avoiding rounding that right shoulder forward as you gently stretch out your QL, those sections of your rib cage on the right side. Inhale, exhale. And on your next exhale, come up to center. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So extend your right leg out to the side. And you keep that left leg in a half butterfly. Bring the right arm down and reaching the left arm up and over. And you can look up towards those left fingertips if it feels good. And slowly come back up to center. Extend both legs out to the sides. You can keep them flexed or in a relaxed position. Take a deep breath and begin to fold from the hips, walking your hands forward on the mat. If you're not able to come forward without pain or severe discomfort, then just stay in an upright position and breathe. Otherwise, gently begin to fold and relax the upper body as you release the inner thighs, the groin, breathing into your hamstrings, all the way down to your calves and into your toes. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, walking the hands back towards the body. And bring the soles of the feet to touch. We're going to come into a butterfly position. So keeping the feet as close to the body as possible. or as far away as is comfortable for you today. It can be a butterfly or a diamond-like position. I like to flap my wings a little bit before I go deeper. And folding from the hips. And once you've reached your point of maximal comfort, begin to relax the upper body. And if your mind has begun to wander, gently invite it back to this present moment. We'll take 3 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, gently begin to come out of this pose. You can bring your hands behind your back and gently windshield wipe your knees over to one side. And take your time moving over to the other side. We'll do this one more time on each side. And slowly make your way over into hands and knee position in a tabletop pose. And you can keep your hands in front a little bit more as we begin to circle out the hips, making these circles as big or as small as you need them to be today. We'll go 3 times in each direction. Inhaling as you come forward and exhale as you push back. Switching sides and just noticing how it feels going in the other direction. No need to judge it, just observing the body. And we're going to come down into a puppy pose. So slowly walk your hands to the front of your mat. Try to keep your hips stacked over your knees. Keep your belly button tucked towards your spine. And you can bring your forehead down to the mat, or if you'd like to go deeper, you can keep your chin on the mat. Whatever's comfortable for you today. As you roll your shoulders down and open up your chest. And on your next exhale, begin to drop the belly down to the mat. And we'll come into a Sphinx pose, keeping the elbows either underneath the shoulders or maybe a little bit in front of the shoulders. Either one is fine. Grounding the palms on the mat as you begin to open up the chest. Opening the shoulders, keeping the shoulder blades down and back. Taking one more inhale and exhale. Begin to release this pose and push back slowly to a downward facing dog. Extending the legs, maybe pedaling out 1 foot at a time. You can sway your hips left to right. Just noticing how your body feels in this pose. Where are you storing tension today? Try to breathe a little bit into those spaces. Take one more deep breath here. And on your exhale, bring your knees down to the mat. And you can keep your knees together or bring your knees apart at the width of the mat. And we're going to come into a child's pose. So whatever is comfortable for your body today. If it's really uncomfortable on your knees, you can always use a bolster or a pillow and place that underneath your hips, relaxing your forehead down on the mat. And begin to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. You can bring your right hand on top of the left. Take 2 breaths here. And then begin to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. You can bring your left hand on top of the right. Inhale and exhale. Take 1 more deep breath here. And then bring your hands back to center, extending through the arms. And come back to a tabletop position with your knees stacked underneath your hips and your hands under your shoulders. Begin to circle out the left leg, bringing it forward towards the chest, out and back. We'll do 3 times in this direction, making the circle as big or as small as you need it to be, and then switching directions. I can feel my hip click as I do this, and that's okay. I'm trying to keep my core engaged. Take a moment here to reset. And then bring your left leg to the front of the mat, coming into a low lunge. You can keep your hands grounded on the mat, or you can bring them up to your left knee. If you'd like to go deeper, you can inhale as you extend your arms up to the sky, bringing your palms to touch. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Slowly extend the left leg, coming into a half split. You can use your hands to support yourself here as you soften the upper body, breathing into the back of that left leg. You can keep your left foot flexed or relaxed, whatever is comfortable for you today. And as you exhale, bring both of your hands to the inside of your left leg and begin to walk your left leg to the edge of your mat, rolling to the outside of your foot. You can use your left arm to apply some gentle pressure on that knee as you open up the hip. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bring our hands back down to the mat and sweep the leg back behind you. In your tabletop pose here, take a couple cat-cows. Inhaling as you drop the belly, opening up the chest, lifting the head. And exhale as you round the spine, tucking the chin in. We're going to do 3 of these, so take it as easy, as slow as you need to, following the movement with the breath. And then we'll take those knee circles on the right leg, 3 times in each direction. Again, making these circles as big or as small as you need them to be today. And then bring your right foot to the front of the mat, coming into a low lunge on the other side. Again, you can keep your hands grounded on the mat and breathe here, or you can bring your hands up to the knee, or inhale and extend your arms long overhead. Take another deep breath here as you open up through the front of that left leg, releasing the psoas. And exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat, straighten that right leg. Either keep that foot flexed or relaxed as you stretch through that right hamstring. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to the inside of your right leg and bring your right foot over to the edge of the mat, rolling onto the outside of that right foot. Again, you can use your right arm to apply some gentle pressure as you open up that hip. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands back down to the mat and sweep your leg back behind you. And then curl your toes underneath your heels. Bring your hips back on top of the heels, stretching out the toes. If this is really uncomfortable, just untuck the toes and go ahead and sit onto the feet. Otherwise, we'll continue to stretch through the wrists and the forearms by extending our arms in front, flipping the palm up to the sky, and using the opposite hand to gently pull the fingers down towards the earth. And switch sides. And then make your way onto your back, keeping your knees bent and your feet planted on the mat. We're going to come into a half happy baby. So bring your left leg up to the sky and grab onto it wherever's comfortable. Maybe that's on your shin, or if you're able to grab a hold of your foot, or you can grab onto your big toe with your index and your middle finger. And if it's comfortable for you, you can extend that right leg long. Otherwise, just keep your knee bent and breathe. Go ahead and bend the right leg if it's straightened. Plant your right foot on the mat and bring the left ankle across on top of the right knee in a figure 4 stretch. And you can stay here, or you can grab on to the back of your right thigh, lifting your legs off of the mat, bringing the feet closer to the body, stretching out the left glute. And if you'd like to go deeper, you can hold on to your shin. Inhale and exhale. If your right foot is lifted off the mat, go ahead and slowly release it back to the mat, keeping your legs in the same position. We're going to open our arms out to the side in a T and drop the legs over to the right side in a side lying twist. You can look over towards your left fingertips. And if this is really uncomfortable on your lower back, you can untwist your legs and just gently rest one leg on top of the other. And after your next exhale, slowly begin to roll back to center, coming onto your back. Uncross the left leg, planting it down on the mat, keeping your knees bent. Bring the right leg up and come into a half happy baby. Again, grabbing on to your level of comfort, whether that's on your leg or the outside of your foot. Extending your other leg or keeping it bent, whatever works for you today. Breathing deeply. If your left leg is straightened, go ahead and bend it, crossing the right ankle on top of the left knee, opening into that figure 4 stretch, and taking it to wherever you desire, whether that's lifting your knee off the ground, keeping your foot planted, grabbing a hold of the back of that thigh or the shin. Take a couple deep breaths here, just noticing how it feels on the opposite side. And release that left leg. Open your arms out to a T and begin to drop the legs over to the left side, gazing over towards your right fingertips this time. Inhaling deeply through the nose And exhale, let it all go through the mouth. Slowly returning back to center, uncross your legs and bring both of your knees in towards your chest, hugging them tight. Wrap your hands across your shins, interlace your fingers. You can rock back and forth, massaging the lumbar spine. This is the end of our practice. So just take a moment to thank your body for all that it's done for you today, for all it's done for you in this life. And as you exhale, release the entire body, coming down into Shavasana or corpse pose. Mindfully scanning the body as you ground into the energy of the earth, bringing your attention and your awareness into your feet, releasing any extra tension there. Allow them to roll out to the sides. Bring your awareness up to your ankles, your calves, softening your thighs. Breathing deeply into your abdomen as you begin to soften the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the fingertips, softening your neck and relaxing the muscles in your face. As you begin to rest and reap the benefits of this class. And I encourage you to stay here for a few minutes if you have the time, allowing your body to integrate all the stretches that we've done throughout this practice. Taking a couple minutes in a meditative-like state as you rest and reset. I thank you so much for your practice today. Thank you for joining me in the beautiful island of Crete. Until next time, my loves. Namaste.